The House held its first public impeachment hearing, where the ambassador to Ukraine and the inventor of flubber both testified about President Trump's quid pro quo with the president of Ukraine. And this testimony was a pretty big deal, because for the first time, the American public heard from nonpartisan officials about how the president abused his powers for personal gain. And even though millions of people have been talking about these hearings, over on Fox News, their analysis of this impeachment is meh.
There is no way that normal, ordinary people, middle America, are going to watch a passel of lawyers going at it over the details of who said what to who, some obscure official from a foreign country.
This is about a transcript of a phone call with a country no one cares about.
You can't follow. He said, she said, she said, he said, he said.
I don't know what language quid pro quo is.
It's Latin, okay?
Is it Latin?
It's Latin to everybody. People don't understand that.
No one can find Ukraine on the map. If you ask the American people anything about Ukraine, they don't know a thing about it.
Wow. So what, according to Fox News, Americans are too dumb to follow these impeachment proceedings? The word impeachment is very confusing. Maybe we should call it a presidential boo-boo. Would that help? You know what's funny is how when it was Hillary's scandal, Fox News was like, now, as we all know, Benghazi isn't just home to Libya's signature dish, Bazian. It's also a hotbed of support for Ansar al-Sharia, especially around Tahrir Square. This is a big thing in Libya. But then, when it's a Donald Trump scandal, all of a sudden they're like, what's a Ukraine? Ukraine? Do Ukraine? Do I crane? Fraser crane? The bird crane? Because look, even if people don't understand every aspect about the Ukraine scandal, that doesn't mean that they can't still grasp its importance. Like, I don't know what a second cousin once removed is. What I do know is I'm not supposed to marry them. I'm sorry, Sheila, I know it would make Grandma happy, but it just can't happen. And Fox News is coming up with all kinds of ways to convince people that even if you do have a PhD in Ukrainiology, these hearings still just aren't worth watching. In fact, sometimes if you watch Fox, it looks like they're straight up trying to hypnotize their viewers into not caring.
This has nothing to do with national security. It's all just an illusion.
The whole thing is a charade.
First, know this. This is important. Everything you're going to see in the next 2 weeks is rigged. This is a phony show trial. There is zero due process, none.
We don't want to overinflate its importance, which is questionable. This is stupid. A week from now, you won't remember the details.
Look deep into my eyes. A week from now, you will remember none of the details. And when I snap my fingers, you'll wake up and think racism only happens to white people. 3, 2, 1, snap. Like, what is that? You know, it's crazy that after the first day of the impeachment hearings, Fox has already written off the entire process, which clearly shows you they have no intention of being objective at all. They sound less like journalists and more like mean girls trying to sabotage someone's Sweet 16. Just like, I've heard nobody's going. It's going to be like a stupid party, and Ashley's dad is going to be the DJ. Oh, my God. I mean, here's the thing. I don't know if Donald Trump is going to be found guilty or not. But you've got to at least watch the full proceedings before you make a determination. Otherwise, you don't have the full story. You know, like if you only watched the first half of Get Out, you just think it was a beautiful movie about an interracial couple. Yeah, it'd be like, her family's kind of weird, but every family's kind of weird. But if calling their viewers dumb or using mind control doesn't work, Fox has come up with another reason to ignore the impeachment hearings, and that is, it's just not binge-worthy TV.
There is not a single person outside the Washington, D.C. Beltway that gives a damn about what happened today. It's boring.
It was a total snooze fest.
It was kind of boring to watch on television.
It was really just a huge dud.
There wasn't anything sexy about it. There was not some big new piece of information that came out.
With Richard Nixon, there was a break-in. With Bill Clinton, there was sex in the Oval Office.
Yeah.
With Trump, it's a phone call to Ukraine.
There's no burglary, there's no break-in, there's no tapes, there's no dress, there's no sex.
It's not a sexy scandal. Russia was sexy. This has no intrigue whatsoever.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're saying Trump's impeachment is boring and unsexy? You know, if Trump hears that, it's going to piss him off, right?